easy to talk to, and I like talking football. So
it's a 2022 NFL draft. Buffalo drafts at 25 this year. The draft is wide open. Pretty much anybody could go at 25. So, as always, we will see what happens.
Walker, Quay Walker, same type of thing. Run blitzes a lot. You think about locating the ball, instinctive quality. Sometimes I didn't see that. Think it would jump diagnosing plays.
I just saw that the Bills are on the clock. Here we go.
The Baltimore Ravens have traded the 23rd pick to the Buffalo Bills. With the 23rd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Kaiir Elam.
Oh!
If you think the last name sounds familiar, it's because it is. His dad, Abram, played 7 years in the league.
Wow.
Was the first round
Interesting.
pick in 2013.
Hey guys, JKman99 here to talk to you about the 23rd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, Kaiir Elam. All right. So I had to think about that because I forgot for a brief moment that we traded up from 25 to 23. So that's one thing. And another thing before we get started is for those of you who have tuned into my videos for several years, you've probably noticed, whoa, everything looks different. That's right, I have moved. So, so welcome to my living room, everyone. This is my living room that's painted with all Bills colors. I'm kind of like it. So, first time I get to show it to you guys. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. Anyway, so let's get to the reason you're here, which is me talking about Kaiir Elam and whether or not I think he's going to be good for the Bills. And I know last year when I did my Rousseau review, I was kind of like, we'll see. And I hate to do this to you, but I got to be honest, that's kind of how I feel about this pick as well. My only negative is I just had him ranked a little lower on mine, and I know that ranking is never anything that's real. It's all evaluated in the future, and it's very rare that any one person can rank all the same position the correct way on the night of the draft. So I had Elam in the beginning of the second round, and I think Booth wasn't picked up, and neither was McCreary, and I thought that those two were a little bit better than Elam. But you know what? They weren't picked either, so by anybody else. So it's not like we really missed out. I mean, they fell to the second round themselves, which means that every team, well, not every team, but 3/4 of the teams had an opportunity to look at them and didn't like them. So now, what do I like about Elam? What I like about him is that he does remind me of almost like a little bit of a mini Tre'Davious White. What I mean by that is like his playability is very similar. Like, you know how Tre'Davious White kind of gets away with really pushing on the receivers all the time. He really sticks to him close, and I can't believe for the life of me he's not called all the time. And there are a few refs that do enforce it. Like, there are a few refs, not many, but there are a few that will call him over and over again until he finally kind of backs off. So, now why am I not like, okay, problem solved? Well, I mean, it's still going to be an open competition. Levi Wallace was undrafted. He remained the starter for how long? And he's on the Steelers now. He's going to be a starter. Dane Jackson stepped it up last year when Tre'Davious White went down. So I think it's going to be a very interesting camp between Kaiir Elam and Dane Jackson to see who's going to take that starting cornerback role. I don't think Elam gets it right away, and I think, and that's my hesitation here. I think Dane Jackson, week 1, is the opening starter, or they both start because Tre'Davious White isn't back in yet. That's an obvious possibility. But even when Tre'Davious White comes back, let's say he's perfectly healthy, he's ready to go, I'm not sure Elam's the guy. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just being truthful that I really do not know. Dane Jackson has just looked really good. I mean, yes, have we said, yes, we need to look at the position? Absolutely, because, again, he wasn't starting before. But that doesn't mean like he hasn't earned it. I think the same thing happened with Levi Wallace a few years ago. We were like, oh my God, we need to replace Levi Wallace, and Levi Wallace started for years. So we'll see. I'm very happy we picked a need position. That was our most glaring need, that we lost Levi Wallace. So great. That's the first thing we addressed. Nice job. They were thinking about taking running back. I know Breece Hall was all over the place. I was thinking Devin Lloyd because of Tremaine Edmunds possibly leaving the team next year. And also D-tackle, like opposite of Ed Oliver, like really who is our starter right now. So those are 3 other positions I was thinking that the Bills could address. But hey, we still have plenty of time for the Bills to address it. So it's not done yet. And if we get Breece Hall tomorrow, great. But only tomorrow. The only time I want them to draft running back is second round tomorrow. I don't want to have another 3rd round pick come in and be like, oh, here's our new starter. No. We already had Devin Singletary. We can't keep on drafting the same level of running back, and it just doesn't work. Like, if you're going to go for it, go for it. And I don't know. I think we're just going to roll with it with Edmunds and see what happens now. I think we lost our chance in the 1st round. And that's fine. And I think we can get a tackle. And running back, I don't know. I think what the Bills are honestly trying to do, which I think the media didn't understand, is that I think they think, hey, we got Ryan Bates, and I think we're okay now. They brought in Saffold, and they're like, okay, we got our line. And Singletary was running better at the end of the last year, but it was also against weak defenses. So time will tell if we actually solved the running back problem. But I'm going to tell you, if we would have drafted Hall tonight, I would have. My thought would have been, why didn't we do that last year? That last year was when that was our glaring need. This year it was corner, so I can't complain about getting Elam at all. Good job, Buffalo. Once again, you know what we needed, and you took care of it. So nice job. Seriously, awesome job. Right now, I'd give it a B just because I don't know how good he's going to be, but we will see. It's always good to draft need position and just roll with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. So tomorrow, 2nd round, please, for the love of God, trade away the 2nd round pick. And I know you're thinking, what are you talking about? The Bills do not draft good in the 2nd round. Let's review. Cody Ford, AJ Epinesa, Boogie Basham, and then if you count the Sean McDermott era, Zay Jones. Now, I know some people will say, well, wait a minute, we got Dawkins in the late 2nd in 2017 with McDermott. Yes, but I always think of Dion Dawkins as more like an early 3rd. I know it was technically the late 2nd. We traded back in, but I don't know. I just don't really count that one. Anyway, if you do, that's 20% success. Like, let's just forego the 2nd round and try to strengthen where we can, get a good pick. So I don't. Unlike normal guys, I don't really have anything for you tomorrow. Maybe Dean at linebacker. That might be the only one I could think of, or Breece Hall if he's still on the board. Other than that, though, it's probably going to be a bust the 1st pick tomorrow, and then hopefully the rest of them will be good. So far, good night for the Bills. I am very excited about it, even though I seem a little iffy, and you already heard all my explanations. So that's all I got, guys. This is actually a little bit longer than I thought. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think of this pick. I'm very curious to see what other people think about this. I heard some people saying he could have been a 5th rounder. I think those people are nuts. So I'm very curious what actual fans think about this pick. Oh, and congrats to Dan Reilly from the Buffalo Bills pregame show for getting this pick correct.